Got questions for Jasmine Fern? Let me know. I'll hand this to you.
Jasmine, obviously a dominant win for you guys today. Just what were you most pleased with in terms of the overall team effort today?
I think just our unselfishness to share the ball. I think that really helped us get the win today.
For sure, and you guys scored a lot of points off of turnovers and a lot of second chance buckets. What do you think helped you guys get a lot of those points off turnovers?
Yeah, we're really big on defense, not giving middle, no direct line drives, really loading the eye and really helping each other.
And then knowing, Defiance as an NAIA school and kind of just being Division I, like how do you avoid playing down to their level, their competition, and just playing the basketball you know how to play?
Just playing our game. We play for us and do what we do best and just go into that game playing our type of basketball.
And then probably, I guess, final thing, just how, similar to Wednesday, I guess, how nice is it for you to see, like, basically everybody on the team gets some minutes and pretty much everybody today made the most of those minutes? How nice is it to see kids who work hard in practice but maybe don't always get that time get it?
Yeah, it's really good. It builds a lot of confidence for each player, and yeah.
Yes, for Jazzy? All right, thank you very much. See how easy that was? All right, Coach, if you would, just start us off with a quick thought or two about the game, then we'll take questions.
Sure. Yeah. Again, we're playing a team that just has no quit in them. That just a lot of heart from Defiance, never back down from us. I thought offensively we did a pretty good job of getting out and running. We capitalized off turnovers, pushed the ball, didn't turn the ball over too much. We could have stayed under 10, but we airmailed a pass out late in the game. That would have kept us under 10, but can't nitpick. 24-29 from the free throw line. That's up, and then our field goal percentage is way up, and I think our three-point percentage is trending upwards. It couldn't go any lower, I don't think, but trending upwards. And then we forced 30 turnovers, which we like our defensive identity. But all in all, I think it's a good game to play to tune up for the challenges ahead. Lords is going to be a challenge, and then of course, our conference schedule in Lemoyne is ahead of us. So we've got to get better. We've got to get more consistent. We've got to be more disciplined, and we know that. So we're going to actively work on that going into finals week.
Coach, obviously a lot of bench players got some time today. What were you just most pleased with about their performance with the minutes that they got?
Yeah, that second group in the second half, their rebounding was exceptional. They're imposing with their size when we can play with that lineup. And then I thought their execution in the half court. Against the zone, we looked down, we got some layups down low. Jaden answered the bell with some low post scores. I think we had 61 bench points. That's phenomenal out of 118. So they did a great job. Again, though, I just think we need a little more continuity, a little more focus, and a little more attention to detail.
For sure, and 26 second chance points. What do you think helped you guys to secure those points and get as many rebounds as you did?
Our size, athleticism, and our aggression, I think, was more than theirs. That was a positive that came out of that. I think there's always room for improvement, though. There was some times we didn't go to the glass, and we track all that stuff. But all in all, 26 second chance points, you can't bat your eyelashes at that.
And then, Coach, just coming into today, like seeing how everything was going, like how did you avoid playing down to their competition, playing down to their level, and still keeping the consistent form of basketball you need?
Yeah, we talk a lot about our standard and playing to our standard. That's why it's a little troubling for me because I thought we could be better. I thought defensively, we were gambling a little bit, reaching, and they got to the foul line quite a bit in the first half. I thought we could be better there. And then offensively, there was some opportunities to make a one more or get an open shot, and we didn't do that. So, those are things we can improve on that we'll watch and film, but our team will play hard regardless of who's in front of us.
Coach, just 22 assists today. Like, what was your impression of the team moving around the ball really well to score?
I'm sorry, I missed the last part.
22 assists today. Just what was your impression with the team just moving the ball around and really contributing today as that whole front?
Yeah, it's a focus. And it's always one of our keys going into games is great ball movement, because I think for one, it creates a little bit of synergy on offense. Also, the ball will find who needs to shoot it. We talk about that a lot. So ball movement is really important to us.
You talked about Jaden a little bit a couple answers ago. Led the team in points tonight, 18. Can you kind of elaborate more on her performance, but also her season up to this point?
Yeah, Jaden's capable. She's capable. She's an iceberg. She got that little tip sticking out of the water, and there's just this huge amount of potential under the water. She's capable of doing that night in, night out, given the opportunity. But to get that opportunity, there's a lot of other stuff that has to happen, and in particular, defense, pace of play, which, I think she's getting acclimated to the pace and speed and aggression of our team. But, she's still transitioning from, the way that she wants to play to the way that we need her to play. And if she can do that, then offensively, she's naturally gifted. She can finish around the basket. She's, as the kids say, she has a bag. So I'm not surprised by the point total because I know she can do that.
Curious to hear how you would assess Kira Miller's first collegiate season up to this point. She started the first couple of games this year. Now she's kind of getting some minutes off the bench, and she kind of led the second group down the stretch of this game. Kind of just assess her first college season up to this point as well.
Yeah, again, I think she's just getting acclimated on our pace of play and our aggression. I think also the game just moves a lot faster than it did in high school. So she's trying to catch up to that, and then also the wear and tear of a season that she's probably not used to. We practice at a high level. We play at a high level. So you do get fatigued. And I think she's feeling a little bit of that. That's natural for a freshman. But I also think that her game is trending upwards. So looking forward to what she can contribute in conference, because I do think that she could help us.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, and I think you
got one?
Yeah? Okay.
So obviously the offense was very potent today. Scored 62 points in the first half alone, and then going into the second half, even with a 41-point lead, you guys were able to put up another 56. What's your impression of just being able to keep the foot on the gas and just not letting go of that lead at all?
Yeah. We have a standard, and that's playing hard, and we're never not going to play hard. So regardless of the score, regardless of what defense we're in, regardless of what we're running offensively, our motor is running, and it's gonna run at a high rate of speed, and that will create natural offense for us. Clearly, defense into turnovers, defensive stops, more possession. So it's mandatory. We don't have any negotiation with the way that we play the game. We're going to be consistent with that for 40-plus minutes.
All right, any other questions? All right, I think we know what time it is. Ivy.
Yeah, thank you all for your coverage. We got one more thing.
Isaac Zumba.
That's right.
Nice, good energy.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you.